The Russian papers continue to express concern about the state of the Russian economy. Today, Moskovsky Komsomolets reports that in Russia, half of all clothes and shoe shops have shut down. According to the International Confederation of Consumer Societies, the main reason is that the chief market players for clothes and footwear have pulled out of Russia. The trend will continue due to the drop in income of the population and slowing economic growth. Another possible factor, the upcoming tax changes. Most traditional clothes and shoe shops are run by self-employed traders who currently benefit from reduced tax liability. If that changes, and everyone knows that in 2026 it will change, if the status stall trader is removed from their documents, then profits will drop or the businesses will become loss-making. The trend towards a fall in the number of shops has affected first and foremost small food retailers. Then come clothes and shoe sellers who've pulled out of the shopping malls. They've calculated the losses they will suffer and have decided to shut down already this year. Russians hoping to take a holiday in Russia over the New Year break will have to pay big money for that. The Russian taiga for the price of a holiday in Turkey. New Year tourism prices have shocked Russians. And here we see the Russian Father Christmas, Grandfather Frost, not dishing out gifts, but collecting money and saying to people in the queue, "Stop right there. Are you capable of paying up? Grandfather wants a holiday too." Kommersant reports that Russia's economy is slowing down. There's a big discussion about whether Russia's economy is in stagnation or technical recession. Nezavismaya Gazeta, Russians are consuming less and less to save money. In Russia, the slowdown in consumption, which began in the spring of last year, turned into a big drop in early November. In the first week of November, real consumption was down 4% on last year. And this is interesting. The headline, Hyperinflation of Punitive Damages. The Russian government has proposed changing 35 articles of the criminal code relating to so-called economic crimes. The authorities are raising some penalties manyfold, as if compensating for some kind of hyperinflation. For example, for illegal business operations, you could be fined 1.5 million rubles instead of 300,000 rubles. In recent years, judges have begun to impose maximum possible fines in criminal cases. The paper predicts that when the government's initiative becomes law, entrepreneurs will be pinned to the ground with huge fines. Most likely, at trials, the prosecution will not speak about the problem of Russia's budget deficit. However, it is clear this is what it's all about. But if you try to solve the task of making golden eggs more golden by choosing the option that destroys the hens that lay these eggs, that doesn't seem to be a very good policy.